Here is the all-new, redesigned 2023 Honda Pilot Touring. In this video, I'll be going over what trims are available with the Honda Pilot, what safety features you get with this Touring trim, the exterior, the interior, the infotainment system, and the pricing. If you guys are new here, my name is Jason and I do reviews on vehicles here in Canada, so be sure to like and subscribe for more videos just like this one. Starting with the different trims that you can get when it comes to the Honda Pilot, there are 5 trims to pick from. This will be the Sport, XL, Trailsport, Touring, and the Black Edition. Each of these trims will have their own unique features and options, as well as exterior looks and interior looks. Now, as for the safety features you will get with the Touring trim, this includes the adaptive cruise control with low speed follow, lane keeping assist, blind spot alert, rear cross traffic alert, traffic sign recognition, traffic jam assist, collision mitigation braking, forward collision warning, lane departure warning, and the road departure mitigation. Taking a look at what powers the Touring, it has the 3.5 liter V6 engine. This is going to give you 285 horsepower and 262 pound-foot of torque, with capabilities of towing about 5,000 pounds when equipped properly. Fuel economy wise, you get 12.7 liters per 100 kilometers in the city and 9.4 liters per 100 kilometers on the highway. The front of the Pilot, it has a bold front end with its bold features. At the bottom is the aluminum piece with the partially closed and open lower grille area. Also are the front safety sensors, and on the corners at the bottom will be the LED fog lights, and also on the corners of the bumper are these vents which are surrounded by chrome. The grille area is massive and all blacked out with the Honda badge there in the center and a front camera right above it. The Touring trim also has the chrome grille bar that flows into these sleek looking LED headlights, and these definitely help the front end stand out. Coming to the side of the Pilot, it's got pretty nice styling, and up top you do get the panoramic sunroof, which does come standard with this trim. Also are these black roof rails, and around the windows at the bottom half you do have the chrome trim along with the body color door handles. Same goes for the side mirrors, which is in both body color and black with the turn signal and a side camera underneath. Along the bottom is the black plastic and chrome trimming, and as for the wheels, with the Touring you do get these cool 20-inch aluminum and grayish alloy wheels. Coming to the rear of the Touring, like the front, the rear is just as bold looking. At the bottom is the aluminum area, and the rest of the rear bumper is in black plastic. There's also the dual chrome exhaust tips and the rear safety sensors with the reflectors. On the tailgate will be the chrome all-wheel drive, Honda, and Touring badging, and on this gloss black area will be the Pilot lettering in black, which all of this ties into the rear LED taillights and definitely looks nice. And up top is this spoiler with more gloss black and the brake light. Now, opening up the tailgate, which is also hands-free, so all you have to do is this kick motion, and back here, even with the third row seats up, there's a good amount of room back here, and let's say you needed to fold down the third row seats for whatever reason, you do have a ton of room then, because it opens up the inside quite a bit. Also back here on the corners you do have some open storage pockets, and if you open this storage pocket, underneath will be the jack. Also you do have a 12-volt outlet back here, and this button that you see here is called the walk away close, so you just press it and walk away from the vehicle and the tailgate automatically closes. This is a very useful thing to have, I think. Coming into the rear of the Pilot, you have a unique area here, and at the bottom is some space with a speaker next to that, and above here you have some open space plus the cup holders. Then the armrest area is covered in leather along with the contrast stitching, and there's also this unique gloss black trim with the nice little designing. Also for the second row, you do have the window shades on both sides. Now I'll start in the third row, and to get into the third row it's pretty easy. All you have to do is press this button here and the seat moves forward. So back here there's decent space for even an adult. Usually with 3-row SUVs it's a little tight for adults, but this one you can fit them no problem. And as for the seats back here, they're also pretty comfy, plus you can recline these seats as well for more comfort. Back here there are 2 cup holders on each of the sides, plus you have a USB port which is also on both sides. And to get out of the third row, there's the same button that you press to get out. Now for the second row seats, these aren't your typical bench seats because the middle seat can actually be taken out, but keeping that seat in and folding it down, there will be some open storage space and cup holders. And if you decide to take it out, it's pretty easy. You just pull on this strap here and just lift. So this opens up a ton of room and gives you pretty much captain's chairs, just minus the armrests. And the second row seats are comfortable as well, plus there's more of that nice contrast stitching and piping on them. And these two can recline just like the third row, and like any 3-row SUV, you can move the second row seats forward and backwards. Also, the second row seats do come heated as well. Now behind the driver and passenger seats, you do have mat pockets for that small storage, and on the rear console will be the venting second row heated seat buttons, climate controls, 115 volt outlet, and USB ports. Coming to the front of the Touring, it's just like the rear and just the usual window and side mirror controls, plus the driver memory seat buttons. And the Touring does come with the Bose sound system. As for the front seats, these are super comfy, and like the rest of the seats also have that contrast stitching and piping and the perforated sections as well. And the seats not only come heated but also ventilated. The front seats are also power adjustable, and underneath are just the pedals and hood latch release. And above will be the tailgate button, windshield deicer, and traction control. And the steering wheel is manual adjustable. Entering inside the Pilot, the dash has this hard and soft material and the Bose speakers on the front pillars. Also with the Touring trim is the heads-up display, which is always nice to have. Then is this digital cluster area, and you can view all sorts of vehicle information on this, plus you can change the look of it as well, which is nice to have and kind of set it to your own liking. The steering wheel is wrapped in leather and is heated. On the left side will be the media, volume, Bluetooth, and cluster controls. The other side has the cruise control, follow distance, cluster, and lane keep buttons. Behind, you've also got the paddle shifters along with the lighting controls, plus the front and rear wiper controls. Now the armrest area is a good size with leather all over it, and opening this up, there is some decent deep storage space. On the center console, you'll have a bunch more gloss black along with the cup holders, different drive modes, auto start stop, hill descent control, electronic parking brake, and the brake hold. And instead of having a typical shifter, you have these buttons, which does take some time getting used to. In front of all of this is more open space plus a wireless charging area. Above will be some small space, more USB ports, and a 12 volt outlet. Then are the usual temperature controls and the front heated and vented seat buttons. Then you've got this nice 9-inch touchscreen, and this is pretty easy to use. There are 3 different pages on this that you can go through. So on the first page is the all apps, which you can go through everything. Next will be the navigation, which obviously pulls up your map. Then the phone section once you have it paired. Then is the FM, Bluetooth audio, smartphone connection, Sirius XM, and trip computer. The next page has the general settings that you can fine tune other settings. Then will be the vehicle settings where you can adjust all of these things here, including the safety features. And then you've got the USB, AM, system updates, Wi-Fi hotspot, clock, and Honda Link. The last page has the smart shortcuts, display mode, and the cabin talk. Also for the cameras, there is the top view, and you can adjust the width of the front and rear cameras, so parking is so much easier. Up top is the mirror, interior lights, sunroof, and sunshade controls. And like I was mentioning, the Touring does come with the panel roof. Here is the key fob and what it looks like for the Pilot. Now coming around to the passenger side, on the dash is this open space area, then the usual glove compartment. There is no window sticker for this Touring, but the 2023 model does start from about $63,400 Canadian. And as of right now, you can order the 2024 models as well, which start from about $64,400 Canadian. This may be minus any dealer discounts and manufacturing rebates if being offered. Well, that does it for the review on this all new redesigned 2023 Honda Pilot Touring. Let me know what you think of this. Do you love it or do you hate it?